Yo. What up, boys and girls? What's happening? What's up, dudes? We're just watching some random shit, boys.
1 out of every 3 players in an online FPS game are...
So this is about the AI anti-cheat that's supposed to be coming out for first-person shooters, and we're going to see if it's worth it and see what it's all about. I haven't seen this video yet, so hopefully it sheds some light on what they're talking about. I heard some things on Twitter. I read a few things about AI anti-cheat. They're like this close to being like perfectly integrated into all FPS games to catch cheaters and ban them forever. But it sounds a little far-fetched. We'll see what happens. Let's check it out.
are cheating.
He's wiggling. Look.
Connects to your PS5. It's literally just connecting to the remote play.
And then in other games, it's way more than that.
What does this revelation mean for the future of gaming in general?
So it's an AI aimbot?
Yeah,
AI
Works in any game.
They sell these by the millions.
And it's not just your little brother either. At every level of the industry, from pros to streamers, cheating is rampant.
And it will become a real job to cheat in his game.
It's a full-fledged business.
Are you getting old?
Yeah.
Is gaming changing? Or is it that rampant cheating is not fun?
Over a year ago, we set out to use AI with one goal in mind.
Let's go.
Saving FPS games.
We're ready for you to submit your clips to help train our model. What you're about to witness in this video is the solution. The solution to cheating in online gaming.
Yeah, dude, I've been approached by these things like on my Instagram and my Twitter and stuff about sending clips into these guys to like help with the cheating. But I honestly can't say that I've had like very many clips besides like the first early Verdansk days. Like I can't say I've had many clips that have like a definite cheater. Like I'm pretty sure. So I haven't been able to send them shit. Not like that would help, but it supposedly takes in all the info from every submission ever for the history of submissions and uses every single point of data is what they explained on Twitter.
To help fund this project through the form of sponsoring this video is OperaGX. They agreed the more views and downloads OperaGX gets through this video, the more funding that will go to the project, straight up. So just by being here, you are helping. Thank you. As you guys know, I download a lot of susbus programs.
Individual, it's opening very fast.
And sometimes my network will just be getting used.
Like my browser's sending Bitcoin to the ether? I don't know. I'm scared.
But what I can do in the OperaGX control thing here is I can actually limit the amount of network that's being used by the browser. So yeah, if I'm getting hacked, it's gonna be a slow hack.
Okay, man.
It's gonna take you some time, brother.
And on top of that, you can limit the amount of RAM that OperaGX is using.
Bruh, look at this Chrome like
Bruh.
You get 3 tabs open, and then it's all over, man.
And a CPU.
Bruh.
limiter. Anything to stop the potential of micro stutters in a game, because if I get micro stutters, I get a bad attitude. And if I get a bad attitude, I pee on the
Wow,
couch.
I need to
Dog.
get that.
No more
Micro
peeing on the
stutters
couch
piss me
for
off, dude.
OperaGX.
We've also got GX Corner, which is basically like a tailored homepage. There's fresh gaming news, current deals you might be interested in, as well as like a release calendar for upcoming games.
By the way, if you use my link in the description, it'll show you my last 10 videos straight there in the
I mean,
browser.
I'm playing his ads because like they're doing a
You don't have
good
to
thing
miss
here,
them, 'cause I
so
wouldn't want you to miss
it's all
them.
good.
And ayo, they made me a wallpaper, boys, straight in the browser. Use my browser, and I'm looking at you.
This thing's very customizable. A bunch of Opera add-on wallpapers you can just add just like
Okay,
that.
dude. Okay,
It's on
okay.
mobile. OperaGX on your phone. So if you want to support this project of using AI to save FPS games,
Custom
Then get
neon
OperaGX,
sign.
use my link
Dig
below.
it.
Seriously, in this specific scenario, for one time only, installing OperaGX will help stop cheaters in FPS games.
Yeah.
So please do it. And thank you, OperaGX, for sponsoring this video.
So let me be straight up with you guys. Let me just come clean, okay?
Okay.
I have done steroids. I've never told anyone this. I've never really explained it this way, but I did steroids. Or at least I thought for sure they were steroids. So when I was 14, I wanted to be jacked out of my mind. I wanted to look like a bunch of rocks saran wrapped together and be able
Right.
to like bench press a car. And in
Sure.
combination with that desire, my frontal lobe was the size of a walnut. So I got on eBay, I typed in steroids, bought something sketchy, got shipped from China, and then I ingested it. No one ever found out. I wasn't thinking about the consequences. So I'm sitting there playing SOCOM confrontation
Sure.
with the itchiest nipples you've ever seen, man. And I was real confused. I thought I was gonna start like lack consequence going to, you can take a what those cheating in online FPS games is, I think, is now up to us somewhat. So cheating in online FPS games is
Right.
the worst it's ever been, ever right
Absolutely,
now. On every
yes.
system, console included, at every level, around
Agreed.
30% of players in any given game are cheating. So this is basically the final form of the AI cheats.
30% of people in your lobbies when you're playing Call of Duty, when you're playing Fortnite, when you're playing whatever the fuck, are cheating assholes, dude. Isn't that that's insane, dude?
That single-handedly killed FPS games.
And we
about a
still
year
get
ago.
dubs,
This program
even though?
essentially acts
Come
as
on,
like
man.
a mediator between remote play and the game. All it uses is a live stream of your game. So as long as you have an internet connection that's like 2 megabytes per second, one, it enables mouse and keyboard on console.
Right.
But what's worse is you can essentially plug in an AI aim assist. It can use AI to read the screen, find the enemies, send input back to whatever system you're using, console included, and then aim at the enemy for you. So it's basically just acting as your remote play controller.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
And it gives you to
nuts.
feed it.
To get access to it. The godly noob, he went in and he infiltrated this website. He made the cheaters love him. He convinced them to like
Just
him
buy
so that
it,
they
bro.
would give him the cheat. It took months. I'm just kidding. He paid $5.
Okay.
So for a few bucks,
I was
or
like,
a
what
free
the hell,
version
dude?
that comes with a virus, you can pretend you're better than everyone else. This can never be detected by an anti-cheat scanning what's running on the system, because all of this is running only off of watching the game the same way you do.
Mhm.
So this is an 8-person free-for-all where all of us have cheats installed and one person is chosen at random to enable their cheats, but no one knows who it is. And we're all trying to guess who's the person that has cheats enabled.
Someone's a hacker right now?
Yep.
Someone's a hacker?
Someone should be, at least.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
I just spawned in.
Mr. Homeless looks like he's the hacker.
I'm cracked out of my mind. Keep in
So
mind,
far.
we have a point system going here, and we're trying to not get detected as the hacker by the other players.
This guy looks
Also,
like he's
these
the
are
hacker.
devs that are so gracious
The
in
Mr.
donating
Homeless
their
guy.
time to work on the Waldo project for all of us. I'm linking the Waldo Discord and a few other things.
does look
Go
like
give
this
them a
guy's
big
hacking.
Thank you.
Sarah Devin, my spot, dude.
Nice shot.
7.
So take a look at the footage.
Yeah,
See if you can guess which one of these angles is someone using.
Bro, Mr. Homeless looks like the cheater, dude.
I'm thinking homeless, honestly.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
definitely-
I thought you said.
Oh, dude, that's a bad idea, boys. I just left this part in so you guys would know it wasn't me and that I'm just cracked out.
Really?
I'll be honest, dude. I just had to double check to make sure they were off. I'm just saying. So make your guess. You're left with a 1 in 3 chance of getting it correct. The answer will be at
now
the
I
end
have
of the
no
video and
idea.
in the description. Point is, you can't tell.
No.
And if you got lucky, there was a 1 in 3 chance, kid. That's how likely it is to run into a cheater if you play one game today. But what we can't see, an AI can with certainty. To our human eyes, this just looks like really good aim. They're designed to have smoothing and look natural, look like human aim. But to a trained AI, the difference is night and day. The best way to describe it is like having a trained medical physician try and tell the difference between someone that's really jacked on steroids and then like a dog. There's no mistaking it. Couldn't just a really advanced AI cheat go undetected with lots of human data? No, this is a permanent solution to end the cat and mouse forever, and I will explain why I'm getting there. A lot of people ask, what about ESP? Okay.
Yeah.
What
True.
would you say is the most distinguishable trait to tell if someone is cheating based on your experience of, like antagonizing them in game?
I mean, there are a lot of things.
This is Goat, aka Tim. He wanted to know just how many people were cheating in Tarkov, so he installed
If you
cheats
guys,
with the intention.
if you guys play FPS games, which all of us do, everybody I hang out with, this is so fucking like. This is such a problem. It basically ruined Call of Duty. It ruined Tarkov. It ruined Fortnite. It ruined Apex. Like, it ruined all these FPS games. And I hope they fucking do something. I hope this is true. Like, all the shit I've read about this, AI takes over and literally deletes these players. It's like, it learns your game style, basically. And, like, you never play on these servers again. What's up, Finn? How you doing?
Of finding the cheaters.
Kill to death ratio, what gun they have out, how much ammo they have, everything with this cheat. Game sense is something that is a really big deal in a game like Tarkov. How to move around the map, where to look, how to set up your gun.
So what is it that he used to distinguish if someone was cheating or not?
The wiggle.
I can't believe it.
No. before the
wiggle.
wiggle.
Oh.
As funny as that is.
This duo was the highest KD that I came across that I think was legit. If you looked at them on the radar, they were just constantly looking around. The little things were just going everywhere. And they were checking areas where just no one was there. It's painfully clear that these two Chads are legit. How refreshing. And then you'd watch these other guys that have like 20-something KD, just running straight into a building, straight to a jacket to get their item.
And dipping out,
Yeah.
extracting.
When you looked around that area on the map, there was nobody that could kill them.
And they just already knew that, so they didn't have to look around. He was looking at human behavior. Do we know of anything that can kind of detect human behavior? I don't know.
Yes,
is there
we
any
do.
technology out there that can kind of look at human behavior and see if it's human or not? I don't know, guys.
Shake up how you wake up with a bolder breakfast at Taco John's. Hit snooze
Funny.
on the same old, and bite into...
I don't know. There is an extremely distinguishable behavior between someone using cheats and someone not using cheats. So we thought, instead of just aim cheats, what about an AI that can detect everything? An AI that analyzes player behavior and determines if they're cheating based on how they're interacting with the game with over 99% accuracy. This is what will save FPS games. Now, I realize that that sounds like a pipe dream, like an impossible solution that's years away, another hopeless dream of one-day gaming with no cheaters online. And here's the twist. It already exists. Someone made it, and it wasn't us. For days, I was tearing my hair out.
And it wasn't us.
Not in every single game. What is going on? I had so many theories. Game developers don't need good anti-cheat. Everyone keeps playing cheating in games. This whole other industry is
Bro, game developers, Activision, for example, doesn't need a good AI. Ricochet, whatever you want to call it, it's not a good anti-cheat because the developers are the ones making the fucking cheats and selling them to these people, and then they come into our lobbies and kill us all, and then we just bitch about it and keep playing. Nobody ever does anything about it. They're making billions. You'll see. It's crazy. Hopefully that's what they're talking about right now.
stimulating the game. As a game dev, why would you stop it?
There is technically financial reward for them if the cheaters keep buying accounts.
AI anti-cheat exists. Game devs are not using it.
Right.
Luckily, the truth was the simplest answer.
And just this year, early January 2023, we started to implement it in big games. And so it's starting from now. It's happening as we speak.
This is the CGO and CEO of AnyBrain, the AI anti-cheat that detects everything. How does it distinguish between
young,
someone
smart,
that is
millionaire,
say, using like an
genius
ESP
boys.
in a game versus someone that isn't?
What we do is every player is providing data about how it is possible to perform the games. So let's say you have a reaction time when you find an opponent and you move to there.
Like Shroud.
Cognitive skills that we apply when we are playing a game.
Yeah.
At what we can extract from these behaviors is these cognitive skills that are being applied on a specific moment. They are not
right.
So
right.
It's learning constantly. Is that okay?
It's kind of scary, actually.
And so what percentage of people would you say are cheating in some form?
We always start with a very high threshold, meaning that we do not necessarily catch everybody, but everybody that we're catching, we're 100% sure. We usually see between maybe 10, 15, 20% of players that are cheating. We are fairly certain that the phenomenon is much higher than that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Again, that's why we created, Andre created anyway.
Yeah.
Estimation based on a bunch of different numbers was around 30%. Are using something to improve.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're thinking along the same lines here.
And they're under NDA, so they couldn't tell me exactly which game, but they had data to back up.
It's got to be Call of Duty,
Every
man.
time we
It's
catch
got to
somebody
be.
cheating. What we need also is multiple moments that have a very high probability of being somebody using a aimbot. So a pro will have very few of these moments because they are just very good, right?
Yes.
But in order for us to make that validation actually get flagged of you using, let's say, an aimbot in the game, that means that we would make moves that have a very, very high probability of being aimbots and doing that multiple times.
So let's say hypothetically, I'm only using a very small amount of humanized aim assist. Is this something that you think your system would be able to detect?
Yeah, so first, a lot of people is using that small adjustment that is make it invisible on a video, or if you're watching the stream, it's so difficult because the difference is on human eye, it's almost impossible to catch. But the way you interact is still impossible to make it as a human.
Can you expound a little or maybe help me understand just a little better?
Yeah, well, let's say that you are just adjusting a few pixels the way you move with this adjustment, it will be natural timing that is not human. Even
that's sick, dude.
It looks human, but on pixel level, but
it's
also
gonna
on
like
these patterns, it is not human. So that's why we can catch it. People
there
say,
we go.
He was cheating. I'm sure because it is impossible to aim on that way. Sometimes it's just lucky, or
so it'll determine.
Really so it's difficult.
It'll distinguish between lucky, like sweeping shot, and artificially overcorrected aimbot. That's fucking awesome, dude.
For people to understand, and the result of false claims about he was cheating or no, because he's so good player, it's impossible. But here, looking just for these patterns on pixel level, we can understand this.
After a few hours of gameplay of someone using a humanized aim assist, it would be able to detect that that's happening.
The usual behaviors, like let's say somebody using an aimbot on Warzone, actually real time plus 5 minutes. To flag somebody who is using that.
To detect 5 minutes. Real time can take as little as 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Wow, that's really cool. It felt almost like I was in a dream. Like I was gonna wake up and tell
badass.
Olivia that I had a dream that someone made the AI anti-cheat that solved everything.
And this will happen in the coming months. We are fairly confident that something's gonna happen, something's gonna click in this year.
But it got even better.
Let's go.
Is to create the player profile
for what we call identity photos.
What they're talking about is a biometric profile, a profile as distinguishable as your thumbprint.
Oh, this
or
part.
Your face.
This part scares the shit out of me actually, because I'm anti Big Brother, I'm anti surveillance state, I'm anti fucking big government shit. You know that, but I want to play games without cheaters in them. This is making like bios on each player that ever plays any game. So like you and me. We'll have our own digital fingerprint, basically, the way we play. And it varies within different degrees, but it's not like a huge change from me playing Warzone to me going to Apex. And like, all of a sudden I'm like top 1% player in the world. Like, come on, man. Like, there's no drastic jumps like that. Like, this is cool, but it's also like kind of invasive, a little bit freaky.
We'll need the baseline of 2 hours because it's unique to each and every one of us as gamers.
On how you play the game. This means that once you get banned, it's not as simple as creating another account. If you create another account, the AI detects your biometric profile. Every account.
Bro, see what I just said? It kicks you out of, say, Warzone, but then you go to try to start another account, and the way you play is going to trigger the AI to fucking ban you again and again and again and again. And if that same AI is used on Apex, now it recognizes your game style again and it bans you again. Like, you better be fucking careful if you guys are using any cheats.
You make will be banned. There's no hardware ID. It's you. You will be permanently banned.
That's crazy.
With no chance of ever playing it again.
We're fairly confident
that is crazy, dude. That's awesome.
Of this are insane.
Kind of scary,
especially
actually.
If the game has a replay system. If you have ever cheated and the data is saved server side, you are then able to be caught at any point in the future. If you cheat, you will be caught. It's just a matter of time. The biometric fingerprint of a pro player or streamer could be seen on an alt account that was hacking a year ago or last week or currently.
Oh,
now, I don't know if these things will be done with this data, but I can tell you that FPS games, all online multiplayer games, are saved. Now, the Waldo project is different.
Dude, do you understand what he just said? He just said all online games are saved. So it sounds like if you've ever cheated, even before this technology was implemented, it can look back through all the bullshit and detect if you've ever cheated with your account. So if you've ever cheated ever, and this is legit and this works how they say it's going to work, then you're fucked, dude. Which is awesome. Fuck you, dude. If you've ever cheated on a video game, get the fuck out of here, dude. We don't want you here anyways.
It plans to put this power of knowing in your hands.
Wow.
We know if any player is cheating simply by scanning the gameplay footage, laying bare the truth, and leaving the effects up to us.
Oh, that's so good.
And in fact, need your help to make it a reality. A full technical update of the Waldo project is available on Rican Samurai's channel. I think the glory days of online FPS games are not behind us. but are ahead of us. And if you're one of the 1 in 3 people that are cheating in online FPS games,
you're
fucked. I got one question for you. Are your nipples getting itchy?
Yeah, dude. You guys better watch out. Fucking Trail and some of you guys, I know it, dude. You guys are gonna get banned. Dude, that's awesome, man. I mean, I'm so glad because it's so frustrating to be fucking kicking ass and then all of a sudden you run into some douchebag with a fucking aimbot and you just get trashed. And there's nothing you can do about it. Now there is something we can do about it, which is awesome.